All right, hello, Columbia College class. Our next project is making a mask, and the theme of the mask should be, if this mask could give you a superpower, what would that mask look like? So for example, if you wanted the superpower of flying, you might make the mask out of feathers or put wings on it or something like that. I'm going to leave this open. It's pretty, want you to be creative, but I'm going to quickly show you how I would get started with making a mask. So I'm going to take some newspaper. You know, the design of this is really going to be up to you. You can cover your whole face, part of your face. You know, I'm leaving this pretty open. I want you to use your imagination, your ingenuity. You know, so I'm taking paper and I'm bundling it up like this because I'm going to lay my slab of clay on top of this. And I'm going to take some masking tape. Tape this up so it's not going to come apart on me while I'm working on it. So this is just to make my mask rounded or convex, you know, as opposed to concave. Right? So there we go. Just going to take a few pieces of tape and some newspaper. I hope all of you are doing well and surviving. And we'll see what happens as time goes on. I'm going to take my clay, which is the same clay we're working with at Columbia. I'm going to wedge it up. I brought this home. Alright, so wedging it up is important. It gets rid of the air pockets, makes it nice, plastic, and usable. Alright, there we go. And by the way, I'm working on a wear board. I have, you know, wear boards. I have everything in my studio. So there's a wear board. Basically a board covered with canvas. The purpose of the canvas is so the clay won't stick to the surface you're working on. I've got a couple rulers here, and I've got those here because I don't have a slab roller. So if I want to make my slab nice and even, I'll use these rulers to do that with. I'll put the rulers on each side of my slab, or my piece of clay in other words, and then you know, so in other words, the thickness of my slab will be the thickness of these rulers. And, you know, there we go. Flip it over, roll it out some more. Now I'm just going to do some really conventional stuff here. I got a little air pocket, air bubble there. Take my pin tool, poke some holes in it. Roll back over it. There we go. Okay, so this is good. Now what I'm going to do is cut. Again, these are rather conventional ideas. I'm just going to show you some basic ideas about making features. I'm going to trim this into an oval because I want to make it oval shape so it's the shape of a face or my face. Like that. I'll just take my pin tool and sort of trace into the slab, as you can see. Okay, I'm doing this upside down also. Which, there we go. So the bottom part is smaller, the top part is larger, just like a normal face would be. There we go. Oop. Then I'm going to take this, put that clay aside, take my little paper armature, lay my slab on it, like so, and form it on there, and there we go. That'll make it nice and convex, so if I decide later on I'm going to hang it on the wall, I'm going to wear it, then that's possible, or just to make it more interesting looking, you know, so it's not so flat. Though yours can be flat, you know, I'm okay with that, if that's what you decide. It'll be dependent mostly on your concept. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this mask into sections based sort of on, you could say, a general schematic for a face, or in other words, typical proportions. So I'm going to divide it down through the middle because our faces are bisymmetrical. Bisymmetrical meaning not completely symmetrical but similar. Now I'm going to divide it from top to bottom horizontally. This is going to give me an idea, some conventional ideas about where to place features. Then the bottom half I'm going to divide in half again, just putting very light lines here. And then the bottom quarter I'm going to divide into thirds like this. So this is where the mouth is going to go. This is where The eyes will go, this is the bottom of the nose, so in other words, my nose will go here. Hopefully you can see those lines. And then a mouth will go here, the eyes will go here. Now when it comes to figuring out eyes, you want to be able to draw 5 circles, I believe it's 5, across here. This will give you the normal proportions for eyes. So one eye in the middle for spacing, or one circle I should say, and then another circle. All these circles should be, theoretically, at least be the same size. You know, your eyes can be bigger or smaller, or you don't have to have eyes. You could just make holes where the eyes might go, okay, which would make sense. Alright, so there we go. That's for the placement of features. I'm then going to take one other tool here. That's now missing. Here it is. So what I'm going to do is start with the nose. I'll just take a piece of clay. I'm going to throw it on the board here and form it into a little triangle or pyramid kind of. You know, I'm shaping into the general shape of a nose. So you can see that. Alright, and then I'm going to take that pyramid shape, press down on it like this, give it some nostrils, trim it up. You know, again, my ideas are just sort of conventional because I don't know what your concept is going to be. Oops, turn it right side up. You know, just sort of giving you some general ideas if you decide you want to make features. That's a rather big nose. So, let me make it a little smaller. Not that that's, maybe this mask will be about being able to smell. So I'm making a large nose, for example. Then I'll take my slip. Ta-da, slip. Make my serrated rib. Score and slip my nose. Score and slip my mask. And then put the nose on here. There we go. Alright, now for the mouth, I'm going to make a couple coils. Make that nose look a little more nose-like. I'll make 2 coils. One for the upper lip, which is going to come up like that. Like so. Looks like a mustache, doesn't it? But once I blend it in here, it'll look fine. And then another coil, smaller, for the lower lip. Here we go. So that's for a mouth. Now I didn't score and slip that on there. Score and slip it. Put this on here, like so. And this down here. Alright, there we go. And then that little groove between your nose and your mouth is called the filium. I'll put that in here like so. My eyes, I'm going to take this stick and push it into the corners like this. Round it out because your eyes are eyeball. Make it eyeballish. Like that. And like that. And look at that. Again, you can cut those out, right? Now your iris is set in and up into your socket. So you might see the bottom of the iris, but you will not see the top of it unless there's some kind of alien or zombie maybe, who knows. So there's my eyes. And then for the upper eyelid is a couple small coils. Alright, so we're getting up to 10 minutes for this. So I don't want to make it too long, but at least to give you an idea how I would get started on doing a face. And again, your mask doesn't have to have a face. It could be all up to your imagination. I'll just be glad to see anything that you do, alright? Alright, there we go. There's my face. Alright, you guys have fun. Show me your results. I hope you're all doing well. And, make your masks.